Hello guys and welcome back to Excel Share Academy. So here I am with the answer of the previous question. So let's see क्या question था, देखते हैं, reasoning करते हैं, and as I said, the first person who commented, if the answer is correct, is gonna get the benefit of following this channel. So question क्या था? 5 students in your class always sit together in the front row. This could be because they really like each other or nobody else in your class wants to sit next to them. Now, which explanation holds for the assembly of a lipid bilayer? So explain your answer. अगर lipid bilayer assemble होता for the opposite reason, how would its properties is gonna differ? So guys, मैंने देखा काफी लोगों ने कमेंट किया है. What I saw is that there was only one person who has given the correct answer. Rest all said that both options are correct. Both options कैसे correct हो सकता है? It means that your concept about the bilayer is not clear. Bilayer क्या है? It's your phospholipids, right? It's your phospholipids like this, right? So from this, you should understand that this arrangement, this energetically favorable arrangement of the phospholipid is because they don't like being in the water. ये जो part है उनको पानी में पसंद नहीं है. They are hydrophobic in nature, right? And this is the reason why they assembled in such case. So from here, you should understand that it is the second analogy which is going to hold the explanation for this. ओके, आई होप आपको ये आइडिया मिल गया हो कि क्यों दोनों आंसर राइट नहीं हो सकते और दोनों रीजन नहीं पॉसिबल है. So that's why this analogy was given, like when you are a backbencher or a front desk bencher, like what is the reason behind that? Okay. So for these lipid bilayers, which the surrounding water molecules are there. So unka kaam kya hai? What is that? They don't like being in contact with the water. And only phosphate head is present, which is in the contact with the water. तो ये वो phosphate क्या काम कर रहा है? आप हो first bencher में बैठने वाले या अलग बैठने वाले? So there are few people who can interact with you also and who can also interact with the other people. तो phosphate वो काम कर रहा है आपका यहाँ पे, ठीक है? So the analogy 2 is the correct one. If suppose the bilayers were found because of the attractive forces among the lipids, okay? पहला क्या है? If it is because of the attraction between the lipids, और दूसरा क्या है? They don't like being surrounded by the water. So here the analogy 2 is correct. But if let us assume that it is because of the attractive forces between the lipids. If let us assume then the properties, okay, then the properties of your bilayer is going to be very, very different. Now we know that just because if you have got any hydrophobic molecule, it can pass through the membrane, right? Now, when you say that option 1 is correct, okay, you are saying that the attractive forces between the phospholipid is strong. Okay, now the permeability of the membrane is going to be very rigid then. It will not allow any other hydrophobic molecule to pass through. क्योंकि उनके बीच में attractive forces इतना strong है that any other molecule which will try to come from the extracellular matrix or from the cytoplasm, the transport won't happen. Okay, if the attractive forces between the phospholipid is strong, which is your first analogy. Okay, so here we know right now that the plasma membrane does not behave like this. You have got the fluid-like nature of the plasma membrane, right? So it is because they don't like being surrounded by the water, and that's why they assemble together. So maintaining the fluidity of the membrane, okay, instead of having the strong attractive force between them. So I hope guys you got the point over here. So having both correct answers, that is option 1 and option 2 is not the correct answer. Only analogy 2 is the correct one. So I just want to appreciate who has given the correct answer, and she is Arunima Lala. So she writes, I think option 2, because polar head always bind to another polar head of lipid layer and non-polar tails are also stay together in lipid bilayer formation. Polar molecule does not bind non-polar one. So that was the main sentence which actually brings about the correctness of the answer. Okay, so here I say I really want to appreciate here Arunima Lala who understood the concept over here about the bilayer. I agree that there are many people who also have tried, only confusion was there. Okay. So yeah, so now what is the benefit Arunima Lala can take from this is that She can contact me at, of course, excelchairacademy1228@gmail.com. And if any consultation she needs regarding her career, okay, it is gonna be free for her. So Arunima, if you're watching this video, please let me know if you have any career related queries. I'll be happy to give the counseling for you for free. Okay, so congratulations, and I'm really happy that your concepts are clear. Thank you guys. Keep watching. Many more questions will be coming soon. Take care, guys.